Browns, number 1, Brickwall University.
Rowan Bros, number 10, D-Man Academy.
Linden Track, 11, Bar Down Academy.
Braden Pearson, number 12, Wheelan Academy.
Zach Brenneman, number 17, Boyce Middle School.
Lucas Jones, 18, Checking Academy.
Jimmy Halliday, 19, Little Pens Academy.
Cam Pelly, number 27, from K-12 Online School.
Rylan Calabrese, 30, Shutdown Academy.
Owen Golinak, number 53, Bar Down Academy.
David Chappell, number 57, and I'm from Clapbaum Academy.
Joey Costa, 59, Eden Hall Academy. Danny Foster, 88, Mercer Elementary School.
Jack Carlson, 90, Back Check Your Butt Off Academy.
Tyler Bullis, number 92, Hit Academy. D'Angelo Flume, 97, Top Shelf Academy.
Good morning, Swirly Nation, and welcome to the friendly confines of the UPMC Lemieux Sports Complex in Cranberry Township, Pennsylvania, for today's matchup between the Rochester Coalition, also known as Roco, and your Pittsburgh Penguins Elite. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to some excellent top 5 2011 hockey to be played here in Pittsburgh. We got a busy day for you here on City TV, and the first matchup is Roco and your Pens Elite. I'm joined in the oven by Todd Bolus, Esquire.
Good to be here, Jeremy. Good morning.
We're getting ready to bring you this tilt between two talented hockey clubs.
It's a great matchup between these two teams. Have probably played each other 20 times in the last 3 years. Never disappoints, always a great battle.
Starting lineup for your Penguins: in net, number 30, Rylan Calabrese. On defense, 57, David Chappell. 27, Cameron Pellet. Up front for the Penguins. On the wings, number 18, Lucas Jones. Number 19, Jimmy Halliday. And at center, number 90, Jack Carlson, as Halliday breaks in on a breakaway, has it roll off his stick at the last minute there. A play he picked off the pass D to D at the blue line by Rochester.
Nice play by Jimmy, coming up strong, did a nice job of protecting the puck, just couldn't get the shot off.
Todd, your job is to remind me to get some replays of saves in this one.
All right.
As I have a lot of goals replayed for the highlights, but not nearly as many of the masked men. As Pearsall picks the puck up, he snaps it across for Pelly. He goes back to Chappell, back for Pelly, a one-touch to Golnak. Golnak streaking up the right, has it roll off of his stick, so he'll dump it in behind for Pearsall. Pearsall over to Flume. Flume tries to wrap it to the corner. The referees skate in the way. As they'll come back out through center. Defended well by Foster. Foster partnered with Bolus on the back end for the Penguins. Tossing it up the wall was Flume. It's knocked out of the air by Rochester, followed up in support by Pearsall. So this is what, matchup number 4 between these squads of the year?
It is number 4. Penn's with the 3-0 advantage so far, sweeping Roco in Roco earlier this year.
3 good, exciting games in Rochester, and now they're going to return the favor coming here to the Lemieux Center.
13:24 left in the first, face-off Penn zone.
Got a little bit of a late start here due to the Penguins' own Chris Letang having a bit of a family skate kind of on the ice before our game. Everybody knows he's recovering from a stroke he had last week, so it's good to see him on the ice as Jack Carlson breaks in, feathers one through the crease. It'll be picked up by Brenneman and back to the point for Foster. Foster, a heavy shot, that's blocked, comes right to Brenneman. He can't quite get the shot off as he's decked on the play, and Rochester will come out to center. A good up-ice attack there by Foster. Puck picked up by Bolus. He'll send it all the way across. A bouncing puck eludes the stick of Costa. It'll be pressured by Carlson. Carlson will scoop through center ice to the Rochester line as the Penguins look for a change behind him. They get some one fresh forward and a pair of fresh defensemen on the ice. Penguins doing some number matching here. We got 10 and 11 paired up, Track and Rose. You got 18 and 19 up front with Halliday and Jones. It's going to make it really, really not easy for the broadcasters here. Track and Bolus are pretty easy because they're significantly different sized players. But the 18-19, I'll be confusing those all day, I'm sure. As Halliday dislodges the puck at center, Rochester will dump it in behind Calabrese.
12:10 left in the first.
Gathered by Bros in the corner.
Nice job by Rowe in there of holding that puck and not just rimming it.
And it results in a breakaway. This time it's Lucas Jones who loses it, gets it over to Halliday. It's shot 5, all fought off by Walters. Puck still loose with the side of the cage as they'll dig.
Colt Waters, he's such a good goalie. It's going to be hard to put any pucks by him here today. He was really hard to beat in Rochester. Nice save. Nice job by Lucas, too, on that partial breakaway, lost the puck, able to slide it over to Pearsall for a nice shot.
Penguins will have an attacking zone draw on the far dot. Controlled by Halliday. Halliday will go deep to Jones. Jones peeling off that area behind. Looking to send across a crease, and it just skipped over the twig of Halliday.
Nice job cycling the puck here.
It'll go up high for Chappie. It just avoids his stick. He's pressured immediately.
Really nice job by David there to keep the puck and uses that big body of his to puck protect.
Bagley there with the immediate pressure for Rochester. Rochester in their white uniforms today with the Roco crest on the chest. Your Penguins, it's gin and juice time.
Laid back.
The black jerseys with Pittsburgh from the right shoulder to the left hip. The black pants with gold stripes. The black socks with gold and white stripes. And the iconic gold. Penn's elite helmets. Back to USA rules.
Right.
And we see them right here.
Right.
Both these teams coming fresh off silver sticks.
I already missed the delayed offsides here. That was a perfect setup for a delayed offsides to not blow the whistle, but the ref making the right call, offsides. 11:02 left in the first.
So 15-minute periods. We will not start with like 8 minutes left in the first. You were very happy to see the non-running warm-up clock.
Oh, that drove me crazy.
We'll be back to non-touch-up offsides. Also, icing on the penalty kill will be an infraction and come back into the killing team zone as Carlson drives it to the corner. 1.5 penalties as well.
Nice save, nice save.
Walters on it today. So the Penguins are going to have to find something to try to get past the Roco netminder. Flume picks it up, peels off the wall.
Opens up.
Wide open.
What a save.
And an awesome save there.
You know what? The seas just parted there for Flume working out of the corner. I think he was even shocked at how much time and space he had there. Great save by Walters.
Rimmed around, possessed by Rochester. They'll get control and carry out the center where it's dumped in behind Calabrese. Picked up by Foster. This Rochester team got a lot of chances on us up in Rochester off the counterattack. You know, Penguins with these, you know, it's kind of a similar game style when we were up there, where the Penguins were, you know, creating chances in the Rochester zone, and Rochester able to counterattack with speed. They've got some quick players up front and some really good defenders. They get good goaltending. Overall, just a really good team.
Absolutely. You know, the counterattack is one of their best things they do here with that speed, like you said, Jeremy. You know, you think you're controlling the shift, then boom, they go down with a great scoring opportunity.
There's a great play that worked down low to Pearsall. His centering pass just missed the stick of Brenneman. It'll go the whole way down to the Penguins' end to be picked up by Trek. He's under pressure immediately.
All right, we're joined in the booth here by Brody Bolus, a special extra color commentator.
Oh, and Brody skips away. He's got games today, yes?
Yeah, he has game day at 12:50.
12:50. So you're going to be at the rink a long time?
All day.
All day, baby, all day.
No place I'd rather be.
Is that Gervisi up front? Corey with a shot that'll go high and over the net, guarded by Calabrese.
You know, we've seen that shot a lot from Corey over the last few years. He likes to come and take that shot from right between the top of the circle and the blue line, go high.
Andre dumps it in. Carlson gets control. He's around one. Now he's around two. Back pressure by Corey as he attacks four Rochester players. Gets the edge. Feathers one in front. Walters there with the stick. Followed up by a big shot from Jones that's blocked away with a blocker. Driving down comes Chappell. A centering pass is broken up, but right there's Carlson to get control and work it to the corner. Rochester will try to fire it up the wall in the air. It's gloved out of the air by Jones. He'll play it over to Halliday. Halliday with speed to the corner. Able to rim it around. He was looking for Carlson. It'll come the whole way to Chappell for a heavy shot that just misses the cage. First period action, 0-0 game here as the Penguins work in the Rochester zone. A nice give and go. Chappell from Carlson shoots it in, deflects by Halliday, kept out all the way to the point for a shot from Pelly. Now Halliday will drive it at the net. A centering feed just goes under the stick of Jones from Carlson, and back come the Coalition.
You know, I think that's what we might need to beat the goalie, to hopefully open up the floodgates, get a little puck movement side to side. He's been sharp so far.
Great play by Jones to cover the defense, attack when he saw the opportunity, and find Pearsall for a laser that's kept out.
Walters look sharp.
And Rochester gonna ice this one, just taking the heat out of a hot kitchen and completing their line change.
That's a great shift there by the Pens. Kept pressure on the whole time. Had a few really nice scoring opportunities, just can't put one by Walters here. By the way, in the MedMal 1 injury report, I've been told number 55 for Rochester, Zollinger, who's a really solid player, is out. He is here, but he is out with a knee injury, I think I was told.
Making the trip. Maybe they'll rehab him. Maybe he's in with Letang right now.
Okay.
And he might see him in the second game. He was certainly impactful defenseman, yes?
Yeah, he's a good player.
Puck comes off of Flume. It'll be kept into Pearsall. Pearsall to the middle of the ice. He was looking for Golnack. It goes behind him. Cleared by Rochester, but not out. Golnack reading it well and gets in there. I was looking at some of the highlights from Silver Sticks. 53 for the Penguins was involved in like play after play after play after play that ended up in the back of the other team's net.
Right,
whether it was him scoring or pressuring pucks, creating turnovers, getting assists. I thought he had a phenomenal Silver Sticks tournament.
All right, they don't call him the Honey Badger for nothing.
As Flume has a bit of a turnover here. Mickey drives into the glove of Calabrese and kept out.
Nice save by Calabrese. That was close to an offsides there. All right, Penn's getting new fresh troops on the ice. 6:45 left to go in the first period. 0-0. Penns are out shooting Roco 9-1. The scoreboard shows so far, Jeremy. What do you think?
Who we have working the scoreboard? Mr. The Commodore himself?
Me? No, well, I think, yeah, he is. It's Mr. Carlson down there and George. But Carlson's doing score sheet music, so we got Pearsall working it. I expect him to be sharp. So 9-1's probably pretty accurate.
Yeah, I think he'll be on it. He'll be on it. As a stick on puck deflection at the point by Carlson, glove down by Bros. Able to get the stick to it and Acosta. That's important. So, well, it would have been
nice.
D-zone anyway. Carlson able to hit Brenneman. Brenneman shot, stick on puck block. I think that was Frazier.
Nice job by Frazier to get a stick on that puck.
Carlson spins one through the crease as the Penguins keep the pressure on. Back pressure by Brenneman frees the puck up. It's iced by Rochester. Face-off will come all the way back.
Again, I like the flow of this game so far. I think Penns are controlling the play, definitely controlling his shots at 9-1. Got to put one by the goalie, though. He's sharp. 5:59 left in the first.
It'll be a face-off to the right of Walters. Penguins going left to right on your big screen TV as thousands upon thousands of UCine TV fans join us live.
Roco with their, I was going to say number one line out there, but I think it looks a little more mixed up. Maybe it's due to the injuries.
As Joan twists into the offensive end.
Nice shot by Pearsall.
Rebound sits free. It'll be cleared by Rochester. Then Corey will carry it through center. For a shot off the blocker of Caliber.
Nice job by Ryland. Actually punched that puck out. Nice feed. Beauty. What a beauty of a save. Great feed by Jones there. Slip pass hitting Braden Pearsall cutting through the front, but better save by Walters.
Having a bit rate error, so if anybody's having trouble, join us on the chat. You can certainly chat us up here in the City TV booth as I see Aunt Stephanie tuning in as
Stephanie.
Always. Asking the Beezy to bring the heat. The Heezy for the Beezy. Stream looks good to me, so I'm not sure what my computer's telling me, but it lies. It lies. As Rochester plays it out the center. Bouncing puck, batted back and forth. Finally, Golnack will work it all the way to the Rochester zone where they look to regroup. Swung to the center ice neutral zone area where it's controlled by Chappie. He runs into Flume, and here's a chance for the Coalition. Right wing side for a shot blocked by Pelly to the area behind the cage. He'll get tied up as a rolling puck comes out in front. Golnack there to swipe it away. He'll find Flume, and Flume carries through center. He's joined by Pelly. Golnack on the opposite side. He'll fire it all the way across for a one-time swipe by Golnack that's kicked away. Carlson to the half wall. And an arm raised. We're going to get our first power play of the day. A high sticking call.
All right, high sticking on Roco. Penn's power play with 4:09 left in the first. Shots 12-2, and it appears that a Roco guy is down. No one's coming out on the ice. Now we have a Roco coach, Coach Bagley, going out to check up on the Roco player. That appears to be number 87.
We do want to welcome everybody from Rochester. As I know the feed has been shared about throughout the upstate New York area. We're happy to have you. Thanks for joining us. Hope you enjoy the game here. For those of you who were unable to make the trek to Pittsburgh. Parents, grandparents, friends, cousins, uncles.
Yeah, that's number 87, Myers, who was hurt limping off the ice. He's one of their centers that gets a lot of playing time. We'll see how that impacts them.
Face-off controlled by the Pens. It's Foster to Bolus. Bolus to the corner for Brenneman as the Penguins set up the man advantage here. Minute and a half power play. As they'll work it down low. Brenneman to Pearsall. Pearsall in the half wall up top for Bolus. Bolus back to Pearsall. Pearsall working in, firing across ice. He was looking for Foster coming off the half wall, and back comes Rochester. Back pressure by Pearsall as the puck bounces up into the Penguin bench. We'll get a face-off in the neutral zone area.
All right, that was number 10, Corey, trying to kill the penalty. Comes down with a little soft dump off the boards, I think, trying to play catch with himself and just puts a little too high into the Pens bench.
And it looks like they're going to put the face-off the whole way to the Penguins. And 1:05 left on the man advantage. Penalty to number 8.
I don't know why that face-off came down there.
I think they said it went off a Penguin stick to the bench, or that the Penguin was leaning over. As
right.
You see the Penguin defensemen there are leaning over the bench, and if they're the reason for the puck going out of play in the referee's estimation, it will be sent all the way to the Penguin end. As the puck is gloved by Walters. We've seen him have the blocker. Now we've seen it with the glove.
Half the penalty is up, 48 seconds left to go. 3:26 in the first, 0-0. Shots 13-2 Pens. Got a new power play unit on the ice with Bros and Track on the back end. Carlson, Halliday, and Jones up front.
Face-off controlled by Rochester. to the point, stopped by Burrows. Burrows over to Track. Track with a little bit of room. Comes down to the top of the circles.
Nice job there,
for
patience.
Halliday. Halliday controls back to Track. Track on the half wall. Looking to draw the defense. When he does, there he goes. Right down low to Halliday as they try to get Jones open in the middle. It'll go back to Track instead.
I don't like the having a right-handed player on that wall there.
As Bros will fire one. It gets the whole way through to Walters, and he's able to cover it up.
That may be one where we'll see Track switch to the other side to give him the open hand and have one of the lefties on that wall. 15 seconds to go in the power play.
Track will jump up to the right wing spot, and Jones taking his spot. So there you see exactly what you're talking about. Face off again, controlled by Rochester. Able to be kept a second time by Bros. His shot down low, kicked away.
We're going to need someone in front for a shot like that to go through, but looking for a rebound shot also. Nice shot.
Penalty expires. Jones fires, looking blocker side, just missed. Bros keeps at the point. Down low for Carlson. Carlson swipes the puck away and will get control at center. Twisting and turning there. Goes around a defender to the area in front of the Rochester bench before feeding it across for Jones. Jones back in front for Halliday, just misses the stick. It'll be picked up by Carlson on the half wall. Tries to go deep, keeps in the clearing attempt, and is able to finally work it down low to Halliday. Halliday from behind the net, like a bull in a china shop, trying to break out front. Make sure if you hear me right now, whether live or on replay, you click that subscribe button as we are well over the 1,000 subscriber mark, looking for 1,100. If you don't know how to log in, it's your Google account. If you have a Gmail, you can log into YouTube and hit the subscribe button. We appreciate it.
Minute and a half to go in the period.
As Jones gets it to the Rochester line, it's picked up there by Roco, sent back to the Penguins line where Pelly finds Jones. A one-on-one scenario here that's blockered away by Walters.
Nice move by Jones there to go to his forehand side with a nice strong shot.
Pelly stepping up.
Jones looking to get off the ice.
Keeping it a Penguin advantage as Flume goes to the backhand and misses just wide. There's Golnack. Driving the middle, trying to fire one, rolling around as the puck gets finally picked up and cleared by Rochester.
1 minute to go in the period. 1 minute.
And the story of the period so far has to be number 29 in white.
Absolutely.
The masked man, Walters. 16 saves thus far as Flume comes in. That make it 17 as he fires one down low.
17-2 the shots, 46 to go in the period. Nice to see the Pens poke one in here late to end the period. We have cameraman Dan Foster here with a daughter coming in the house, one of his 19.
The great and powerful Sid. Like the Wizard of Oz, the Wizard is Sid. It'll be Flume along the wall, trying to get it deep for Golnack. His pressure frees it up for a pop in by Foster to the corner. Golnack
nice job
there on
by
the
Danny.
forecheck. Rimmed around, pressured by Pearsall. A good controlled breakout by Rochester. Myers is on the ice, obviously doing well since the injury. He'll work it over to Corey. Corey pressured by Foster. Foster takes it away. Gathered back in by Roco in the opposite corner, and they'll go low to high to the point for a heavy shot. I think that's Frazier wristing it towards the net, blocked in front by the Pens defense, and that'll end the first period of play.
End of one, 0-0. Again, 17-2. That's the story of the period here. The Pens outplaying them, outchancing them, outshooting them, but 0-0 on the scoreboard.
That is correct, and the Penguins are gathered around head coach Jeff Hannan. He's flanked today by assistants Jimmy Halliday and Joe Pelly. We're here on the fancy side, the big rink here at the Lemieux Center.
All right. Again, we said Letang was on the ice beforehand, getting a little skate in with his kids. Then the nice thing about the Lemieux Center, then Tyler Kennedy walks in with his little boy after to get him on the ice here.
Pretty neat to have such rich hockey blood buzzing around out here, as they did so skating underneath the 5 Stanley Cup banners that hang in the rink here. 5 cups since '91, more than any other NHL franchise in that time frame.
I don't know. What do you think their chances are this year?
I'd like to see him continue the playoff streak, and once you get there, you just never know.
Right.
Hot goaltending can take you a ways. So.
And it depends on what happens with Letang here, how he recovers from the stroke.
Yeah. And, I mean, do they pull a Tampa Bay Lightning and throw him on long-term IR, free up cap space, and bring him back for the playoffs?
Right.
You know, Lightning perfecting that strategy with Kucherov every year.
I think when Pens won their cup in 17, he was hurt for the playoffs, wasn't he?
I think it was 16 or 17. One of them I think it was 16, though. But I could be wrong. As Brenneman weaves it. Firing one short side, kept out by Walters. Gets to the rebound, back in front. Shot, Costa, spun in on net by Carlson, who tracks it down to the corner.
2 more shots by the Pens there.
Corey will bring it up for Rochester, right side. Around one, into the middle, swiped away by Foster. That toe drag move, especially in the non-checking ages, can set up the defender.
And I knew it was coming too, when he puts the puck far off to the right to try to get the defenseman to lean that way.
As it's spun in by the Penguins, it's no icing. Good call there by the official, I think. Pressure by Brenneman. Penguins get a change behind as Halliday cuts the play off. Corey will take it away. He's joined by Andre as he drives the Penguin zone, defended by Burrows. Centering feet, comes all the way to the point. Shot by Frazier, wide of the net of Calabrese. Picked up behind the cage by Corey and sent back to Frazier at the point. Arm raised, Penguins are going to head to the penalty kill as a shot comes in off of Calabrese.
Who's getting it? I didn't see it.
We've got a hooking call.
Is it Bros?
Looks like it'll be the big Penguin defenseman, Bro.
I didn't see the play. Not a lot of people seem to be fighting it, so who knows. 19-3 in the shots, 13:41 in the first, and the Pens go down shorthanded for 1:30 here. We got Pelly, Chappie, Pearsall, and Jones on the ice.
They're going to call it as it went into the corner, and he comes around behind the net. That's when the referee's arm goes up. So it was behind the cage call, and the Penguins will be on the penalty kill. The luxury of replay here at the friendly confines of the Lemieux Center, where we have technology, and without Hockey TV here to tell me I can't stream those turds. If you're a City TV fan, feel free to tweet Hockey TV and let them know that you can't stand them.
Awful people.
As it's pressured at center by the Penguins, Bagley will dump it into the pen zone. It goes off Chappell and spun back out to center by Jones.
45 left in the power play for Roco.
Halfway through as Myers gets control. Slops one towards the net. Rylan Calabrese there with a big stop. Bouncing puck around in front. Swipe that. Can't get it through. It's cleared by Pearsall.
Nice chances by Roco down low there. That's what they do. They get great goaltending. They hang around, and they look for their opportunities, which they get.
Here's Frazier weaving in. He'll shoot one wide of Calabrese. Picked up by
Halliday.
Halliday has it taken away. Frazier in. Potential 3-on-2 here as it comes off the glove of Calabrese.
Nice save by Rylan.
Back to the point. Frazier down low to Myers. Myers twists it to the middle. Jones takes it away.
All right.
Throws is out. Can they free him up? The Penguin defenseman's in on a break.
And he gets the call here.
And that might be a
I don't know if he even got him there.
They'll call a trip. He was clear for sure.
Nice job, Bros. As soon as he pops out of the penalty box, he gets the breakout pass. There is no penalty shot, despite Jeremy motioning for it here.
I am demonstratively letting the official know that when you have a clear path to the net and you get tripped, if you look up the USA Hockey Rules Manual, that is a penalty shot.
right.
These officials have decided otherwise, playing by more of an NHL-style rule, that since Bros got a shot off,
he didn't get the shot off.
I don't think he did either.
He didn't.
So let's see if the Pens can take advantage, though, with the man advantage, as Rochester able to fire 4 pucks at Calabrese. Maybe a little generous there by the scorekeepers on that one, but Foster with a heavy shot that's kept out.
Nice shot again. I think we're going to have to go a little tic-tac-toe, backdoor Sally here to get a goal. Walters looks too sharp for some of these farther out
tracking the
clear
puck
shots.
well. 62 for Rochester, has 111 yet to serve. Picked up by Flew. Twisted around for Foster. He'll go to Bolus. It rolls off of his stick. Out the center where the Penguins regroup. Here's Foster with it. A bouncing puck. He'll control at the Penguin line. Carlson over to Golnack. He gains the zone on an onside play. Has it knocked away. Standing up on that one was, I think, is it Gervasi? Can't tell if that's a C or a G on the back of the jersey.
It's a G.
There.
Gervais.
And the Coalition able to clear all the way into the Penguin zone. No icing. Bolus will fire it to center for Carlson. Back to Bolus in the Penguin zone. Penguins will regroup. It's up to Flume. Flume. Cross for Carlson, cutting to the middle. He'll gain the zone. Onside play. Go to that toe drag. Forehand to backhand. Can't get the shot through. Golnack with the pressure. Kept at the line here by Burrows. Burrows will go back down the half wall. Picked up by Golnack. He'll look backside for Costa. Comes off of a stick. The Penguins play catch behind the net. Firing one in front that's cleared by the Coalition.
And Roco kills the penalty. Back to even strength.
So Penguins unable to convert on the tripping. Probably should have been a penalty shot call. And it'll be banked up the center. Carried in by Rochester. Shooting one wide of Calabrese. 0-0 here with 10:10 to play in the second period. I should probably update you that it is the second period on the scoreboard.
Zach sees a seam.
Shot blocked to the area behind the net. Penguins set up there. There's Brenneman with the centering feed, goes through the legs of Costa. Back for Burrows. Burrows pressured by 2. Coalition able to get it to the corner for Pearsall. Leaving it for Costa. Costa's centering feed comes off a stick to Pearsall. They'll battle behind Costa with it. Now Pearsall. They work the puck down low. In front of the net. Can't get it through. It's Brenneman. Back for Pearsall. He'll twist off using the body to protect the puck, but it's taken away from the pressure from the other side. Wedged up the half wall, pressured by Costa, controlled by track at center. There's that USA hockey rule where he had to delay and was still able to enter the zone onside, where Pearsall attacked behind the net as the Penguins change lines.
Tracky did a nice job there of waiting for the Pens to clear the zone and bringing it back in. Now we have an icing call. 9:07 left in the first, 0-0. This period so far much more even.
Yeah, you had the 2 man advantage opportunities for the 2 squads. 33 of you joining us right now live. Thanks for joining us. Make sure you are signed in and subscribed here to Cine TV. You can find us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, as well as where you're watching us on YouTube and at www.cinetv.com, where you can also find all of your Cine TV merchandise. That the Black Friday sale, huge success.
Was it?
Yes.
Fantastic.
Lots of Cine TV stuff coming. As Halliday weaves in. Cut, sends it across. Big shot from Jones up high over the net. Halliday to the puck. Kept at the point by Pelly. It'll go down low. Pop to the corner by Halliday for Carlson. Carlson into the middle for Jones. Just can't get it through. 2 Penguins had swipes at it, and Rochester comes away with it. Pelly there to keep it at center as they'll pick the puck up and go in.
Offsides by 10 feet there.
Smallwood still in the zone as Myers gains the Penguin line. The whistle blows and we'll get a face-off in the neutral zone.
Nice job by Lucas there, back checking. Relentless on that Roco player skating up the ice. 8:19 left in the second period. 0-0.
Puck controlled by the Penguins. It'll be Bolus with a seam pass to a speedy Pearsall into the zone. Got Flume, finds him, sends it across. There was Golnack. Great job by the Rochester defenseman, number 62, to tie up Golnack's stick. Foster over to Bolus. Bolus up for Foster. Foster to Golnack. Golnack will chop it in behind. Rochester getting there to work the breakout left wing side. Nice fake clear there the first time, as I think it's Cooling comes up. Oh, that one goes through the legs of Calabrese. Able to stay out. He got it with the stick, but it kind of came off the heel.
Right, that almost came back between his legs in.
Rochester will take control. There's Foster back to Bolus. Bolus. A bouncing puck to Flume in the neutral zone where he rims it all the way in behind.
Wholesale change for the Pens here.
First one on the puck is Carlson. It's cleared to center to be picked up by Track. Track over to Costa. Costa into the zone. In front, Carlson. Weaving, nice firing, and a big stop.
7:03 left in the first.
Just over halfway through this one, 0-0 your score.
Again, I think we need some puck movement, get some lateral movement side to side, see if that can open up anything more. Because Walters has been perfect so far.
Watching us here on Cine TV. And those of you joining us around the world, we have our good friends in the great north of Canada, our number 2 streaming nation, and our number 3 streaming nation, our friends in South Korea.
South Korea, they love us.
Love us. Big in South Korea. Cine TV, lots of cinnamon roll merch in South Korea. As we get a penalty here, we get a roughing call.
Who's this going to be on here? Zach
Brenneman with his arms in the air. I'm going to go with it's probably on him.
All right.
Matt Brenneman can confirm that that is how he looks when he has committed an infraction but does not believe he has done so.
Absolutely. The palms up.
I would give a kid a free penalty if they, what you talking about, Willis?
Right, absolutely. Instead, I think he was telling him something about his mom.
Letterkenny fans would like that one. You ever watch that show?
No.
It's phenomenal. Oh. If you got Hulu, you gotta jump on and catch a little Letterkenny.
Nice job by Pearsall, stealing the puck from Myers. 2-on-1 for the Pens here. Jimmy going to the net. Short-handed. Oh, we can't get the puck over.
Will be controlled by the Pens in the Rochester zone, though. It's Halliday back to Track. Track walking the line. Gonchar spun in front by Pearsall.
You know what? That sneaky ended up being a nice scoring chance there. 59 seconds ago in the power play.
Rochester will change the power play unit here. Andre and Kenny out. Looks like Colling to take the draw. Controlled by Kenny behind the net. Kept in by Jones, who rims it all the way around Carlson. Looks like he might get there first. He does. Using the body to free it up for Jones. A bouncing puck misses his stick. Jones on the back pressure to break things up, though. Wrapped in and controlled by Chappie behind the Penguins. Net, a giveaway there, and Rochester's in business. Back to the point. Power play. Blocker side that is punched out of the air by Calabrese. Way to read that through traffic.
Right. Oh, yeah, that's a good, I was going to say there. They had their hand up, but they waved the offsides there because Roco could have made a play on it. 10 seconds left in the penalty.
Penalty time ticking away. Penguins hoping to get back to even strength. We've seen 3 calls here in the second, none in the first. Chappell comes away with it. He'll loft it up the center of the Pens in business.
3-on-1.
Top pass from Golnack. Here's Pearsall weaving in, trying to go back. A skate getting in the way. Here comes Colling for Rochester into the pen zone, leaving it high slot. Shot by Andre, kicked out by Calabrese.
Great save by Calabrese. I thought that one had 5-hole written all over it.
Quick to get down on that one is Brenneman. Drives in left side. Do the Penguins have numbers as he comes in front? Shot off of Walters. He'll get it and cover.
Nice job by Zach there. Coming in, driving to the middle, opening up, trying to change that angle since he's on the left side with still a nice shot. And Walters again perfect. 23-9 the shots. 0-0, 4:46 left in the second period.
Rochester out shooting the Penguins, I think, here in the second.
Absolutely. It was 17-2 coming in, so it's 7-6 now.
As Carlson wins it back, we get a whistle.
I think the guys on the boards jumped into the circle a little early. They're going to redrop the puck.
4:44 to play, second period action.
And we have a big matchup with the 10s coming up after this, right? The number 1 Flyers in town?
The number 1 Philly Junior Flyers in town for the 2010s. They'll be right here on City TV, so you can stay right here. Check in on the World Cup.
There it is, there it is.
And there's jumping Jack Carlson at the side of the cage, a shot from the point.
You know what? That's exactly what we needed to happen here instead of those straight-on shots. Get a little shot from the point, some tips in front with a loose puck. Jack Carlson able to bang it home, 1-0 Pens.
Crispity, crunchity, peanut buttery fudge.
You got a replay on that one, Jeremy.
I did grab the replay. It's hidden at the moment. We'll bring it to you maybe at intermission or when we get another stop and play. We'll bring you the replay as Carlson pots it at the side of the net.
So it took 25 shots. We got one in here.
I can give you the replay here real quick. As it's kept in by Rochester. They'll try to pressure in the pen zone. It'll be Carlson off of a stick. It'll be Golnack down low to get it. You want the replay here?
No.
It'll be worked to the corner. Brought in Flume. Carlson. Golnack sends it screaming wide of the cage. Penguins working it deep here with a 1-0 advantage. And Mr. Bros will not be happy that I have yet to update the score. We'll get that taken care of.
He's going to be furious.
It's worked in behind the net. Around Flume where he's able to take the puck away. He's outnumbered 3-1. Bumped down on the play. Golnack able to free the puck up. Here's Pelly driving in, firing one off of a stick into the protective netting behind the cage. We'll get a whistle and a face-off.
All right, 3:33 left in the first, 1-0 Pens, 25-9 the shots. And we got Pearsall, Brenneman and Costa up front, Foster and Bolus on the D.
To the area on the side of the net where it's twisted around by Pearsall. Back deep for Brenneman. Puck comes out. Freese fired towards the net. Blocked by Myers to the outside. Penguins keep the pressure on. Costa waving at it. Can't get control. Here comes Corey through center for Rochester. Defended by Foster. Corey will dump it to the area behind the net. Tracking it Bagley and Corey as it's freed up for Pearsall. Myers pressures him as he wedges it up the wall. Brenneman can't get control as it's kept by the point man. It'll be blocked by Foster, picked up by Brenneman. The Penguins are back out through center. Carrying in is Pearsall, dragging it around Brenneman, firing it backside. He's got Bolus, driving in, shot down low, kicked out, rebound cleared to the area behind the net. Pearsall will cut it off and play it deep to Costa. Costa back in front for Pearsall, just can't connect it. Rochester doing a great job of blocking some of those backside feeds.
They are.
Broke up a 3-on-1, a 2-on-1. That time the puck coming from down low to up high. As Rochester fires one in the middle there. Can't get it through to Calabrese. Twisting with it. Corey, puck free in front, cleared. Off Brenneman to Carlson. Carlson gets the edge. Comes in, fires down low. Rebound there. Chopped wide by Halliday.
Nice save by Walters again. Common theme here, right?
It took 24 of them to get him by him the first time. As Bros plays it to Track. Track up for Halliday. Halliday in on sides. Chopping one towards the middle. A bouncing puck goes off the stick of Carlson, controlled by Bros. He feeds it backside for a one-timer by Halliday that just misses. Bros seeing that passing lane expertly. And you saw it great here. Great camera work by Mr. Foster to give you that passing lane. You could see it right on Cine TV. As Jones weaves in, leaves it for Carlson, tries to send it across for Halliday. Carlson will track his pass. It'll be picked up by Rochester. Is that Myers, I believe, running into the official, getting knocked down. Pens will control its track up off the stick of Flume. into the Roco zone.
See if we can take advantage here.
Taps at it, can't get control. Will pressure all the way across.
Myers appeared to be shaken up on the play. Took him a while to get to the bench.
Frazier bumped by Jones to the ice and track carries in. It's Pearsall on the outside. Stopping and starting. Doesn't have a, there he goes. Golnack covering the point. They'll work it high to low. Here's Pearsall, down low to Flew. Back in front, the give and go to Pearsall comes off the backhand. Golnack there to pressure. Puck tried to clear, kept in by Golnack. It's Pearsall twisting with it along the boards. Back out in front, here's Chappie, firing one. That'll skip wide of the blocker side. Chappie again with it. Cross ice feed between the wickets of Pelly. Picked up by Golnack. He chops at it. Kenny will play takeaway. Back pressure by Pearsall frees things up, but Kenny will get control, and the Rochester's in on a 3-on-2. It's Kenny to the outside. Poked off of his stick. Shot comes in off the pad of Calabrese.
5 seconds.
Along the wall as the Penguins controlling their own end. 2-1. The horn sounds just as the centering pass is caught. And we're going to bring you that instant replay of the most recent Penguin goal. We'll be back with third period action. Welcome back, everybody, to the Lemieux Center. I hope you enjoyed that replay of the Jack Carlson net side tap to give the Penguins a 1-0 lead here in the second period. We're going to bring you third period action from the friendly confines of the UPMC Lemieux Center.
1-0 gain, Jeremy. A little too close for comfort. Right there, looking at it, it was 10-8. Pens outshot them that period for an overall 27-10 lead in shots, but close game, and the way Rochester plays with some of their offensive guys, they can tie this up quickly.
Brenneman drives into the offensive end, to the corner, where he'll work. Comes back to Foster at the point, chop that. They'll battle at center. It'll be Costa getting to it and wedging it towards the Rochester line to be picked up by Bagley. He's in on an onside play. I'm sorry, that's Gervais. Here's Bolus. Indirect pass nicely to Carlson. Penguins have a potential 2-on-1. He's joined by Brenneman. Brenneman hard to the net. He'll wind, he'll fire, he'll find the paraphernalia of Walters. Puck is loose in front and cleared by Rochester. Knocked down on the play as Carlson as the battle takes its way to the Rochester line.
We'll have to see how special teams plays out here in the third period.
Jones drives in. He'll wrist one wide and high. Tracks it and dumps it in behind for Jones. The Penguin power forward in front off the stick of Halliday. Talk about power forwards. Halliday and Jones on the same line, like two bulls out there.
Absolutely. Grind the defense down.
Track will play it for Pearsall. It's picked off Smallwood, able to clear the Rochester zone. Track will get control. Track in his own end up for Halliday. A tap pass to Pearsall. Comes off the skate to the stick. Over to Jones. He pulls it around. Feathers a backhander that goes through the crease. It'll be picked up by Halliday on the half wall. He fires it towards the net. Halliday sticks with it. Winds, fires, rebound there for Carlson.
Geez.
It's kept away.
You know, one thing I like to see the Pens not do so much is some of those what Coach Trevor will call hope passes. Just throwing it to the middle with heads down and keep the puck. But what good chances we're having here.
As it's centered by Jones, a winding, twirling shot by Halliday kept out.
Again, I think we're going to need some, like our first goal was, right? Shot from the point, bouncing puck in front, a tip, some lateral movement, straight on shots. Walter's on his game. It's going to be tough to beat him.
He's been equal to 29 of the 30 shots by the Penguins. It'll be back to the point for Chapel. Heavy shot, missed the net. I don't think anybody saw it. Screened in front. Golnack will get there. Here's Carlson. Area behind the net. Fakes one way, twists out of it, creates space, leaves it for Chappie. Chappie back to Carlson. Carlson around
Nice
the
move.
forward.
What hands there by Jack.
Down to the corner for a give and go that's poked towards the net. Can't get it in on net. It'll be cleared by Rochester to the half wall. Attacked by Golnack, but brought on by Myers.
Nice job by Bagley there to get that puck out instead of just chipping it off the boards. Hit his center cutting.
Myers will send it in on Calabrese. Bouncing puck.
Ooh. See, that's all it takes for Roco, right? They come right down. It's a nice play by them. It'll pass off the pads. Bagley's in front, almost puts it home. 1-0 Pens here. 12-17 left to go in the third. Could be anybody's game.
Face-off will be in the defensive zone, far side. Won by the Penguins, controlled by Bolus. He'll carry it back behind his net and switch with Foster. Trying for Costa, that's off of a stick. Here comes Rochester into the middle, firing a backhander. That misses the glove hand side, picked up by Colling. Back to the point. Possessed there. Fired deep where Bolus will get control. He'll find his partner Foster. Up the wall, off the stick of Brenneman, and the Penguins are back out the center. Chopped that by Pearsall, off of a skate, and Andres in for Rochester. And he gets Cresciani at the point, able to dump it in. Down lows Corey, centering feed. Andre just bumped from behind by Costa, breaking the play up. Corey will get it back at center, pressured by Pearsall. Angled by Costa, around Bolus, firing one short side, and in like an 80s style stand-up play.
Right, I like that
by
kind of
Calabrese.
save. You know what, they caught the Pens D. We're trying to go for a change there, and Corey circled right back up with it, and I think they're getting Brenneman for the call.
Nope, they're going to get Corey. Corey's going to go for hooking.
Oh, Corey's
behind
gone.
Brenneman.
Awesome.
Got the stick up into the armpit area, and the Penguins are going to head to the Seven Fields Wealth Management power play.
11-14 left in the first. Let's see if we can get a power play goal again. I think we need to see some puck movement instead of just straight on shots. Get a pass off the pads, a tip in front, some garbage in front, or a little backdoor sally.
Penguins will control with the man advantage. It's Jones. Across for Halliday. His shot goes off the glove.
Nice save.
Kept at the half wall by Jones. Now Halliday, now Carlson. Penguins working with the puck. Able to send it deep off of track to the area behind the net. Now Jones with it. Jones controlling. Back to the point. Bros with a shot. Puck deflects. Rebound sits there. Swiped that by track. Just couldn't get it on net. Bros crashes down the left wing side to keep it to the corner. Rochester with it. They'll wedge it around. Crashing down the wall is Jones, keeping the puck. Now track. Back to the area behind the net for Jones, supported by Carlson. It'll come free. There's Jones. In on net. A backhander comes off the side of the cage. Up off of Halliday. Able to go gadget arm and keep that one in. Up to Bros at the point, whose one-timer skips to the corner. Here's Carlson with it. Off the wall. Penguins get one fresh body as Halliday finds Jones. Jones shot. High short side, rims around. Coming down the wall, the second Pens defenseman to get a change. It's Chapel. Penguins with fresh D as the power play winds down to 7 seconds. Winding, firing, Pelly.
No one in front there. That's not going to beat him.
Halliday rims one around. This is dangerous. Out of the net comes Corey, or out of the box comes Corey. He finds Myers and Rochester on a 3-on-2 as Corey weaves in. Firing one, blocked by Chapel. Penguins with some tired players out there. Carlson able to disrupt things, getting it to Golnack. Golnack up for Halliday. Halliday pressured all the way to the area at the side as they're able to complete the line change here for the Penguins. Pearsall comes crashing in. Now Pelly. Pelly at center, pressured by Mickey. Off the wall, nice pass to Golnack. Golnack has Pelly driving. He'll leave it for Pearsall. Pearsall looking backside.
Score! There's another. That's what we needed here. Nice garbage goal, not necessarily garbage goal, nice play, but a bouncing puck in front with some redirection. Was that off a body?
Yeah, I think it may have gone after a Rochester body as Golnack brought it in, left it up high for the shot from Pearsall. The puck bouncing around in front, able to get by Walters and give the Penguins a little bit of breathing room here in the third.
Good things happen when you crash the net, go to the net hard, and put the puck there. We'll take it. 2-0 Penguins, 9:02 left in the third.
Pearsall on the draw. Right after that power play expired, the Penguins able to get one on that next shift. Here's Flume trying to add to it to Golnack. Has Pearsall as he fires one down low, pass off pads. Picked up by Pearsall. Walters is injured.
Looks injured.
Penguins, or the Rochester goalie's hurt. Blow the whistle, guys. And
Walters was down, and there's Roco, the coaches, don't seem very happy that they didn't blow the whistle. Then do they end up, someone's getting a penalty here too.
And I think
you know what, bench penalty.
A bench penalty on Rochester.
They're teeing him up. Stefaniak looking to grab his stick and maybe relieve Walters here. You know, Jeremy, do they have to do a switch here if you're the player that causes a whistle?
No, you don't. You don't have to do the switch, but Walters looked in some discomfort. He was trying to get up and kind of couldn't. I don't know if it was a leg. I don't want to speculate. Like I said, I know a lot of people from Rochester watching us. You know, we were calling for it too. I actually agree with the Rochester bench. You know, if the goalie's
if
injured,
kid's hurt, yeah.
Especially if it's the goaltender, you're affecting the game.
Right.
If your goaltender effectively can't stand.
Right.
And
you know, Walters
I get letting like
there.
maybe if it's a backside feed, letting it, but I think you want to.
That's a tough kid. He's staying in there. He's having a hell of a game here too. I'm glad he's able to stay in. Talking to his dad Josh beforehand.
So Rochester's getting a penalty here, a bench minor for unsportsmanlike conduct. And the Penguins will head to the power play with 8:39 to play.
Yeah, I agree with the Rochester bench on that one.
I do.
Although
too.
I can tell you, being on the bench with them, they're not shy about giving their opinions to refs. You know, not shy at all. But I agree with them.
Yeah, I would have liked to have seen a whistle there. You know, we are dealing with 10 and 11-year-old kids here.
Right.
You know, if the kid was seriously injured, you know, that's one of those where you tell the goalie to lose a piece of equipment. This could be dangerous here.
Corey shorthanded.
Short-handed with a little bit of anger in there as it's defended
nice job
by
Foster. Great job by Foster.
Flume finds Golnack. Golnack twists in on an onside play and leaves it to Pearsall. He'll control with the man advantage on the half wall. Down low for Flume. He switches with Pearsall. Penguins will get things set up. It'll be back to the point man Bolus. Over to Flume. Cross side feed. Foster, one-timer. Skips wide of the net.
Nice puck movement there.
Kept in by Flume at the wall. Over to Foster. Flume will take over the center point. Bolus drops down to the half wall. Off the stick of Foster.
Nice job being patient there.
Back to Bolus, the center point. Over to Flume for a shot that
nice save.
Rims around and all the way out of the Penguin zone. 34 left on the man advantage as Foster controls in the Penguin end. Can the Penguins get numbers here as they had 2 forecheckers? It'll be Flume breaking in. He's got Pearsall with him. He'll leave it backside for Golnack. His centering pass misses the stick of Pearsall.
The Penn D went for a change, so we couldn't keep it in. 17 seconds left on the power play.
3-on-2 here for Rochester as they're trying to activate shorthanded.
There's that move where Corey puts the puck out, trying to draw the defenseman out.
Carlson up for Brenneman as the Penguins weave back into the Roco zone. He's got Carlson in the high slot. He finds him, tries to cut to the outside, just loses control.
Even strength.
So Rochester able to overcome the bench minor there, keep the score at 2-0 as we get to the 7-minute mark. I'm sure they'd like that 90 seconds of time back to be full strength, but they did get some chances short-handed. There's Track wedging it down the wall. It'll be put in behind into the Rochester end. Kept it deep by the Penguins. This is where I like to see the puck most.
Right.
Deep in the Roco zone. As Costa will fire one towards the net. That's blocked and cleared by Rochester. It's Andre.
Right. Only good things happen when you keep the puck low, cycling the puck, whether it's killing the clock or drawing a penalty.
Knocked down on the play. Brenneman following on Carlson. Battle in the corner. It's Track. Digging away, I think it's Bagley. It'll come free to Carlson. Carlson goes with the old Murphy dump out of the zone.
Offsides.
And it'll be put back in on an offside play by Krupicki?
All right, you know what?
Y'all need some shorter names on that Rochester team.
I'm getting a text here saying that the rule is clear. They have to get possession before the whistle blows unless it's a serious situation. And here the fact that the kid stays in the game says it wasn't a serious situation. That's a text I'm getting from a coach from the building here.
I'm curious if you tell the goalie to lose a piece of equipment there, which is an automatic whistle.
Right. But then, you run the risk of a delayed game penalty.
Anybody got a score out there? Let's check the World Cup as well. Penguins Blues tonight also. Cine TV's got the 10s following this as just a day full of action. College football championship games going on all day long as Pearsall gets control. It's Chappell. Chappell just past Bagley. Thought that was going to be a potential dangerous situation there. Able to get it all the way through.
Oh.
Out of the corner comes Pearsall. Short side shot. Can't get it through. Out comes Roco. It's Kenny through center. Kenny. Nice drop pass. Here's Bagley with a shot off of Calabrese. Bouncing around in front. Cleared to the Frazier at the point. His shot blocked in front and cleared by the Penguins.
4:20 left to go in the game.
It'll be rimmed around off of Flume and kept in. Centering feed. Flume can't get that one to fire through.
Nice job by Frazier there to keep the puck and pull it around the net for reverse.
Looks like the U.S. trailing the Netherlands 2-0. So I don't think that bodes well in soccer land. As Carlson weaves in, his centering pass comes off of Golnack, but it's cleared. Up to center ice to be carried through. Across ice feed here, Smallwood on an offside play.
I'm not a soccer guy myself. Did you see that funny meme that went around that said 5 ways to change soccer?
I did.
Right. Make the net smaller.
Make the surface smaller.
Right.
Have 3 forwards and 2 defensemen.
2D and a goalie. Shrink the size of the net. Allow them to change on the fly and ice everywhere. Sounds good.
As Pearsall gets bumped, the Penguins work it into the Roco zone where it's gathered in by the Rochester defense. Rimmed around, crashing down the wall is Brenneman. Here's where we'll see that F3 high for the Penguins, at least we should, as Pearsall works it back to Track at the point. Rochester, I'm going to do anything they can to get one here. As it's worked in front.
Nice! What a beautiful play. What a beautiful play by the forwards there. Give and go, Pearsall to Brenneman. Back to Pearsall. He puts it blocker side high. Beautiful shot, beautiful play there.
And he's able to bury the biscuit on the one-timer that you're seeing the replay of live right now on Cine TV.
3-0 Penguins, 3:10 left to go in the third. Shots 37-15 in favor of the Pens.
So the Penguins pulling away a bit here late in the third.
But as we know, there's no give up in Roco. They're going to go to the whistle. They still have 3 minutes left here. Plenty of time.
Twisting with it, Corey. Coming out of the corner to the point. Cresciani down for Corey. Picked up by Track. Corey will pull it off the wall. Shot blocked by the USS Rowan Bros. Cleared up through center. Here comes Brenneman.
Oh.
He's decked.
That's a checking penalty, I think, right there.
I would think so, but the referee's kind of swallowing that one. I also don't have a problem with it.
No, I don't
letting
either.
Them play a little bit like
yeah,
that.
no, I don't mind, especially from a D-dad. I don't mind a little physicalness being permitted by the, as long as it goes both ways.
Yes. Bouncing puck at the Roco line, spun in by Jones. He'll find Carlson. Carlson pulls around one, feeds it in front off the skate of Halliday. Penguins will work behind the Rochester net. Time ticking away on this 3-0 lead here in the third period. Carlson to the point. Here's Chappie. A war in front as he fires one that's blocked to the corner. Frazier will get there for Rochester. I've been impressed with his game today, too.
Is that Frazier?
Yes.
He's a great player. Solid defenseman back there. Makes the right plays.
As Corey plays takeaway from Pelly.
Ryland heads the puck. Speaking of soccer.
I snagged that replay. I'm not going to show it to you.
There's another bucket shot off the goalie's
We
helmet.
want to give you the live feed as Halliday rings one off Walter's masks. The goaltender protective equipment getting a workout today.
That's why they wear it.
Remember when they didn't? Oof. Well, you probably played in the era when they didn't wear masks.
Absolutely, and my face shows, right? I just got my nose in the way. I turned sideways. 57 seconds left to go in the game. Shots are 39-16 favor of the Pens. Scoreboard 3-0 in favor of the Pens. 57 seconds to go.
Puck chopped that by the Penguins. It'll be Golnack carrying it out to center. Into the Rochester zone. Leaves it for Pearsall. Pearsall will twist on the half wall and find Foster at the point. His heavy shot with traffic in front goes off Flume. It's covered by Walters.
Nice shot by Danny. That's a nice shot. That could find the net itself. That could be a nice tip. Nice rebound. 40.5 left to go. Shots 40-16 Pens.
Bouncing puck. Whacked that by Pearsall. He'll keep it in the zone. I would expect game 2 for Rochester to come out physical early.
Absolutely.
That's what you're seeing a little bit now. I think that's what you'll see to start the game this afternoon. Try to get in the Penguins' kitchen, try to get in their heads a little bit as Foster keeps at the point. Time ticking away here on this one. Stay tuned as we're going to have another game shortly after, about 10 minutes after this one ends. We're going to have the 2010s in action against the #1 Philadelphia Junior Flyers. First matchup between those two teams of the year. Make sure you join us here at Cine TV. Thanks everybody for tuning in from all over the U.S., Canada.
Good luck to the 10s.
10s are going to get ready for their game. We'll bring you that one here in a moment. Thanks for joining us on Cine TV. Check us out at cinetv.com.